None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant
Pardon,
for.
my lord.
Sorry? Yes.
Pardon, my lord. I am on behalf of the conducting advocate Suresh Chandra Pradhan. My lord, conducting advocate অসুস্থ আছেন ওটা শর্ট আর adjournment.
Your name, sir?
অনন্ত বল্লভ
Ananta Vallabh Satpathy.
with
Mr.
permission.
Satpathy, Mr. A.B. Satpathy on behalf of Suresh Chandra Pradhan. Mr. Umesh UC Beura, Mr. Umesh Chandra Behura for the state. The adjournment is sought for on behalf of the learned counsel for the petitioner to grant further opportunity. केबे दे परिबे आज्ञा इतने दिन आज कितने तारीख है ओ और के दिन चाहू छथि मिस्टर सतपति कहले
15 days.
अरे कैमरा टा ठीक कर दियो
My lord, 15 days.
2 weeks
My lord.
गोटे बही थोइ दियो कैमरा तळे मोटा बही गोटे थोइ दियो नहीं सेटा ठीक अछि ए टिके करिया पड़ो टिके हाइट बढ़िया पड़ो गोटे बही थोइ देखियो सब गोटे ट्रायल कला परे तापरे चेंज करंतु देखु नांती तापरे मुड़ामुड़ी कले कोनटा गुंचा तुम से उल्टा गुंचौचंती आपको बेसी पड़े जाइछि से हां अरे एटा आगे गुंचंतु कोर्ट कैमरा टा मोड को नांतु नॉट रेस्पोंडिंग आपन को डाणा बा पटो को सेटा गुंचंतु हां आउटे गुंचंतु आउरी आउटे टिके रोटेट करंतु बेउरा बांको आडू टिके रोटेट कर दियंतु सामान्य बस बस इनफ एटा टिके गुंचै दियंतु बहीटा तळे पड़ी जिवो बहीटा गुंचंतु आउटे दैट्स इट कौन लिखले 2 weeks adjournment 2 weeks as spread for list on 29/11/2024 oblique when this bench sits next.
Item to
May I please, Your Lordship? Offense under section 376A and
Why it has been listed before this bench?
my lord, previously a bill was disposed of by this one, I think.
Disposed of as withdrawn or rejected, or how it was disposed of?
My lord, withdrawn.
Or bail application number?
7815 of 2023.
Okay.
yeah, Pukso notice.
It is, sir, not withdrawn, sir. You have not. Please go through the brief. Please go through the brief. Para 3 of the order dated 4/10/2023. Detailed reasons have been given. You are having that copy of that order?
No, my lord,
कौन करे कोन पार तो नाही तथ्य मगेचंदी पुराना कॉपीटा अछि देखिले connected 7815 of 2023. The petition has obtained transfer. You have been freshly engaged, it seems. देखिले your name, you are Mr.
A.K. Das, Ajat.
So, A.K. Das for the petitioner, Mr. UC Behra. See the second page, para 3.
My lord. My lord. Age of the victim.
No. Having heard learned counsel for the parties considering the material on record, the medical report, statement of the victim before the learned court under section 164, attending circumstances, particularly the age of the victim. You want me to revisit that order? Please appreciate that.
My lord.
As a court, I have to revisit that order. Let us assume it's a very good case on merits. So you have to, as a court, I also have to overcome paragraph 3. Apart from your submissions, you have to concentrate on that. Anything has happened, the trial has progressed.
My lord, 8 witnesses have been examined till now, right?
No, could be. When is it material that something has come about, something has been happened in the trial which will favor the petitioner?
My lord,
You see,
the-
then you have to be patient. Whatever I little understand of this law, how can a court on 4/10/23 passes a order? Then today, how I will overcome my order? I can't review. And the details I obviously have not recorded because that will prejudice either party. Suppose I record this is part of the statement. This is the report, medical report. If I go on commenting on that, that may prejudice you or the prosecution. So that is how I have simply observed that what I have observed. So you have to be patient. Maybe your petitioner will be impatient, but as a lawyer, you have to be patient that something should happen significant. And you must see the last order. ठीक अछि केबे अर्जन कर देबा
Arjun.
The learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for. First paragraph लिखि दियंतु आगो एटा आजि फर्स्ट मूव करछन्ती आपण.
First.
The petition has been placed before this bench in view of the earlier order dated 4/10/2023 when the earlier BLAPL number 7815 of 2023 was rejected by this bench. तापर लिखियो the learned counsel for the petitioner seeks accommodation to advance arguments as prayed for list on केबे कहले डेट 29/11/2024 public when the bench sits next.
এটা পোক্সো ଅଛି notice to
से स्टेज ही आसेनी से तो जदि हमर ग्रांट करिवार नाही रिकन्सिडरेशन नाही नोटिस पठार कोन जागे से कन्विंस करंतु जे सेटा रिकन्सिडर करी तम ग्रांट करिवा.
my lords.
Item 3.
May I please your lordship? I am on virtual mode.
Yes, Mr. Panda.
My lord.
Why this is before this bench?
Earlier, previous bail application was disposed of by your lordship as withdrawn, my lord.
9793.
9793, order dated 13/12/23. And in respect of petitioner number 2, my lord.
You have moved the court in session of the matter, or this is a different petitioner?
No, I have moved. Thereafter, I moved the honored court in session.
Yes.
And here, the earlier bail application was with regard to the petitioner number 2, my lord.
Yes.
Petitioner number 1, fresh bail application.
This is a fresh, first time application.
Of petitioner number 1.
Okay.
And petitioner number 2 earlier approached.
Yes. So yes.
Yes, my lord.
Go to the petitioner, Mr. Gyanananda Panda, J. Panda, for the petitioner, Mr. Umesh Chandra Behura, additional government advocate for the state. The matter, the application has been placed before, the petition has been placed before this bench in view of the fact that earlier BLAPL number 9793 of 2023 filed by the co-accused Santosh Bodaset.
Filed by petitioner number 2, man.
Yes, I dictated that. Filed by petitioner number 2. Dijon achanti.
Ethre dijon achanti. Agru jana thile.
Co-accused, comma, petition number 2 in the present petition.
My lord.
Was disposed of as withdrawn by order dated 13/12/2023. So you withdrew the petition of the petition number 2 today, who is to move the learned court in session of the matter. Did you move?
Yes, my lord.
So what happened?
That rejected, my lord. Order dated 27/8/24.
Fair enough, it has been rejected, so you have challenged that order or you are moved here. What about the first petitioner here?
The first petitioner is fresh application, my lord.
No, have you moved the learned trial court? Court in session.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my both the petitioner moved.
Both you have moved?
Before. Yes, yes.
ଆପଣ କାହିଁ କୋର୍ଟ ଆସୁନାହାନ୍ତି କାହିଁକି ମେ ବି ମତେ ଲାଗୁଛି କଥାରେ ଟିକେ ବ୍ରେକ୍ ହଉଛି
Sorry.
yes, what is your submission?
My lord, the petitioners are in custody since 12/8/22.
Yes.
And in this case, in M. Rampur PS case number 171 of 22, my lord, and remanded in this case
Yes.
on 8/6/23.
Yes.
And since then they are in custody.
So
my lord.
the other matter, what is the status of the other matter where they were arrested and remanded in this case? What happened there?
Yes, yes. In respect of Santosh Borset, my lord, petitioner number 2, he
Yes.
has 10 antecedent. Out of that, in 6 cases, he has been granted bail. And the petitioner
The condition that upon being released, he will commit the crime again.
Right.
For 7th, 8th and 9th, 10th time. So you must make a submission which will favor the petitioner, not for. You see, essentially you are arguing on behalf of Mr. Beura. Though the court has shown indulgence earlier, but he has been, indulgent enough to repeat the crime and go again, caught again. So that is not a matter to argue for getting bail.
My lord,
The normal procedure of law has not been able to handle him.
my lord,
His recidivism or whatever you call the proclivity, he continues, and the first allegation must be 10 years old. नहीं, आपको मैं आउट
in this case, no TI
because you are in
been
DCR.
conducted.
I told you he was arrested in one case, remanded in that
In this
after
case.
that in other matters.
My
So what happened in that matter where he was arrested actually for the being an
in
accused?
that case, he has been granted bail, my lord,
By which court?
by this honorable court.
Separate FIR.
Yes, my lord.
So this cannot go to that bench.
My lord, this is separate.
So she was granted bail. You are saying this is the incident prior to the earlier case, but he was remanded in this matter.
My lord, remanded in this case on 8/6/23.
How many total the kind of so the last since when he is in this kind of activity as per the allegation?
My lord. The allegation they are committing robbery of 4,000, my lord, and a mobile phone.
କେବେଠୁ 2000 ମସିହାରୁ କେବେଠୁ ଆରମ୍ଭ କଲେ? When did they start their career? The glorious career they have started. When did they start? Because you see now he is aged about 40 years, sir. How old he is?
My lord, in 22, my lord. All the cases are of the year 2022.
You obtain up-to-date instruction case data.
It is.
Acha, other aspect, Mr. Panda, you have to file the affidavit.
My lord, I will file
Because
affidavit.
what usually is happening that after 3-4 dates, then you are filing affidavit. Then they are obtaining instruction.
By the next date, I will file the affidavit, my lord. I have all the instructions.
The petitioners have filed petition seeking grant of bail, being in jail custody in connection with so and so, being arraigned as accused in so and so, purata complete kariye. Dekhiye. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioners are in custody since
Originally since 12/8/22 and remanded in this case on
12/8/2022.
8/6/23.
In the present case, they were remanded after being arrested in an earlier case. Para. Charge sheet has been filed.
Yes, my lord.
It is submitted that in the meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been filed on
That is 2/8/23.
2/8/2023. The learned AG appears on behalf of state, seeks accommodation to obtain up-to-date instructions, status of investigation, oblique past criminal activity, past allegations of criminal activity against the petitioner. The learned counsel for the petitioner submits that in order to seek indulgence of the court, he has instructions that the petitioner affidavit. He has instruction that affidavit on behalf of the petitioner shall be filed, indicating the past allegations of criminal activity against him. You arrange some also family members
My lord.
who may stand as surety because he is only 20 years of age.
My lord.
Number one. As prayed for list on how much time? 29th rasile hobo. List on 29th November 2024 oblique when this bench sits next.
Item 4.
May I please, your lordships?
Yes, please.
But initially the affair was registered under section 3.
Here what has happened, sir? This is why this is before this bench.
But annexure 3 series, your lordship may kindly see. Starts from page 19. Page 18. Co-accused persons, 4 co-accused persons have been released on bail by your lordships. And the petitioner is in fact placed in the similar footing with the.
Mr. Behura, what do you say regarding this
We'll
submission?
try to verify whether similar footing or not. Nothing more.
How much time you will require?
2 weeks. Your Lord.
I had given copy.
Aguru hei pariboni.
Again.
20 ସପ୍ତାହ।
Na aguru hei pariboni. So ठीक है. No, but there is a possibility that I may sit early. So that is how I am saying oblique when this bench sits next. Chesta karantu.
Aye.
Mr. Rudananda Mahapatra, H.N. Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. Behura IGA for the state, UC Behura IGA for the state. The present petition under section so and so of the CRPC, CRPC to no, ebe Bharatiya Nagarika Suratya Sanhita haithibo. BNSS has been
So
filed.
it will be, my lord, in the previous. Because
Previous.
Okay.
Yes.
On 439 CRPC has been filed by the petitioner who is in jail custody in connection with Chandanpur PS case number 137 of 2023. पूरा देखिए कि लिख पारिए. Para. The matter has been listed before this bench in view of the fact that earlier BL APL number 9967 of 2023 filed by one of the co-accused
4 co-accused persons. 4 co-accused.
by co-accused persons, specify Karantuni, co-accused persons was disposed of by order dated 23/11/2023, granting bail.
And another is, your lordships, 2 persons, 31/8/2024. That is annexure 3 series. I have given the certified copies of.
तो देखिए सब बड़ा लिखिए. It is
Another
also
two-
submitted that another co-accused,
Another 2 co-accused persons.
two co-accused persons were granted bail by order dated 31/8/2024,
My lord.
passed in BL APL number 14668 of 2023.
3, my lord.
Para, it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the present petitioner is similarly situated. He is in custody since
Since, my lord, 7/6/2023.
7/6/2023.
Charge sheet has been submitted on
In the
39.
meanwhile, the final prosecution report has been submitted on
39/2023.
30th of September 2023. 23. The learned AG seeks accommodation, the learned AG in response seeks accommodation to obtain instructions as prayed for list on 29/11/24 oblique when this bench sits next.
If your lordship will see.
ଯୋଉଟାକ ଆଗରୁ ମାନେ ଯାଇଛନ୍ତି ଭାରି ଏବଂ similar, so
similar.
take less time.
Well,
I mean, at least you obtain up to date instruction. Yes,
If your lordship seats prior to that, your lordship may take that.
there is a possibility, but the problem is that I cannot predict the date. That's
My
the whole
lord.
problem.
Deep lord.
Item 5,
Item 5, anyone appearing? None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called to grant further opportunity. List on 29/11/2024 oblique when this bench sits next. ଯୋଉଟା ଆଗ ଅର୍ଡର ଥିବ adjournment non appearance ବୋଲି ସେଟା ଲେଖି ଦଉଥିବେ ଦେଖିକି.
item 6,
Item 6, anyone appearing? 5, yes. Yes, what happened? Item 5. What's your name, sir?
Satyabrata Das.
Mr. A.S. Das for the petitioner, Mr. U.C. Behura for the AGA for the opposite party. State, kuhantu.
My lord, the petitioner custody 6/8/2022.
Yes.
My lord, the renew of his passport, my lord arrange the petitioner own cost to ambassy.
And his trial should be expedited as per the law of the land. He submitted that out of the 7, kete kahile 8,
7 charge sheeted witness.
3 witnesses. Stop. The learned DG in response submits that he shall obtain instructions in the matter regarding the reasonable time expected. Expected time that can be that would take to complete the trial. As prayed for list on, এটা ଆପଣ କେତେ ସୁଦ୍ଧା ଆଣିପାରିବେ?
within a week, I can.
ଠିକ ଅଛି ଆପଣ ଟାର୍ଗେଟ ରଖନ୍ତୁ 22 ପାଇଁ ଆଇ ଏମ୍ ପୋଷ୍ଟିଂ ଇଟ୍ ଯଦି ତା ପୂର୍ବରୁ ବସିଲେ ଦେଖିବା and 6 for କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ 6 for Mr. AG regarding the instruction regarding as prayed for list on 29/11/2024 oblique when the bench sits next, but you have a time of till 22nd in your
My
mind,
lord,
please. Yes,
I'll try.
yes, yes, please.
item 6,
Yes, please.
Petitioner is in custody, my lord, since 17/5/23.
Where is the informant counsel? The phone kar do nanti because
Next sitting ରଖି ଦିଅନ୍ତୁ ଆଉ
acha how Mr. M.S.Sahoo for the petitioner, Mr. Umesh Chandra Behura AGA for the state, Mr. Pitambar Jena sorry informant likhibe none. The petition has been placed before this bench. Tagur order achi ha 8/11/23 same disease same matter ta
ଆଜ୍ଞା
kete number serial eta
6
ha item 6 ha thik ache earlier order is there first paragraph likhi debe एमपी लिखंतु after notice being served on the informant oblique the victim, the learned counsels have entered appearance on their behalf. Learned counsel have, not counsels, no. Counsel have entered on their behalf. None appears today for the informant oblique victim when the matter is taken up. Achi instructions and case diary.
He has given copy of the depositions. Some of the witnesses have been examined.
You are having those copies. The learned counsel for the petitioner relies on the depositions of some of the PWs to seek indulgence of the court for grant of bail to the petitioner. Say copy that is serve kar de paribe. He's requested to serve copy of the depositions on the learned counsel for the appearing for the informant oblique victim. Para list on 29/11/2024 to 2024 as prayed for. The learned AG shall obtain up-to-date instructions.
7,
Mr. SK Mr. Senior Counsel instructed by Mr. Pradhan
SR Behera.
Behra, Mr. Behra, HR Behra,
SR.
SR Behra, S.R. Behra. For the petitioner, Mr. PK Das, TK Das, Tapan Kumar Das, Mr. TK Das AGA for the state. तो इन्फॉर्मेंट को काउंसिल पीके जना अपियर करते थे
इन्फॉर्मेंट काउंसिल गला थर का अपियर करथिले
हाँ ही सिम्स कौन आज पेरे कौन हला था कर
here there was a interim bail application also. Your lordship considered that and directed the state also to take instruction. And apart from that, my lord, so there was specific.
My lord, we have not yet obtained it.
तो फ्रस्ट्रेटेड है गला इंटरिम बेल तो 30 नौ रू पड़ी की
This way,
Last
this
of
will.
the case that we have obtained on 15th May 24. We have sent the letter.
नो 30th September परे गोटे अच्छी मिस्टर पत्ती वाज देयर ही मस्ट हैव
My lord, what the party was saying, the police has gone and inquired. I do not know. He may be having it in the file.
No, there is some transition phase, so they are
The only thing that, my lord, that should be a seamless
seamless transition.
Because otherwise, my lord, these kind of things, I think the purpose of filing will be frustrated.
Yes, Mr. Patti, the Lord Council is saying that for the petition that they have also made an inquiry, local inquiry regarding the interim bill. So you get it by listed on 18th. The Lord Senior Counsel referring to the order dated 30/9/2024 submits that the state was to obtain instruction. The learned AGA seeks further accommodation. Since the prayer is for grant of interim bail and earlier by order dated 30/9/2024, it was directed to obtain instruction. State was directed to obtain instruction. The learned AGA shall obtain the instruction without fail. List on 18 November 2024.
Okay.
यदि बेंच हो पारिबनी तले आपण लास्ट पे 4टा बेले नै आसीबे Yes, please. Next.
item 8,
Just kindly switch on the microphone.
Here, my lord, first of all, your lordship kindly see the list. First of all, is to affirm whether Mr. Ponda appears by file the Wakalatnama or
You
not.
had appeared for the.
I have verified the record also.
Hmm.
The record shows me not no Vakalatnama or appearance of mine. But the order sheet shows Mr. D. Panda.
Here
And if Mr. Raut has been appearing in all cases, he can also say, my lords, whether he has engaged me at any time. So far as I remember, I have never been engaged or appeared.
one thing, my lord, here also your lordship kindly see, my lord friend, though arguing, it doesn't appear to in the name doesn't appear, whether he has filed Wakalatnama or consent memo or appearance memo. So first of all, let it be rectified properly. The case may be in order. And if he has verified, let him file an affidavit accordingly.
No, that I will not direct. That I will not direct.
No, no.
now.
the-
Lords, may I pray one thing?
First of all,
Rehearse that.
my lord, one thing.
Since his objection is with regard to my appearance, my lords.
No. How can you?
That is his objection.
Let him
His-
complete. Let him just.
His basic objection is with regard to my appearance.
Bilkul no.
In that case, my lords, which has been, where the order sheet has been cited, that arises out of Infocity PS case number 252 of 2021. And it shows, my lords, that Mr. B. Naik has been appearing for the informant in that case. The computer sheet shows. Now, if Mr. B. Naik has been appearing as per the records, my lords, and the order sheet shows my name, my lords, then Mr. Naik is the best person who can say as to under what circumstances my name crept into the record, my lords. I have verified the records in the record book. If your lordship will call for that record, my lords, it will be clear. The other aspect I am submitting is that if Mr. Misra's objection is to my name appearing here, if I withdraw appearance, any other counsel conducts the case, I don't think he'll have any objection to it. My associate, any of my associates will do it.
That call you have to take.
And basically, it's Mr. Naik who is to take a call. Let him say on affidavit that he has engaged me. Because he is the counsel for the informant.
Mr. Naik, you engaged Mr. Ponda. You had engaged Mr. Ponda because
First of all, one thing, let him submit whether he appears in the case by filing wakalatnama, appearance memo, or consent memo. In 8, his name doesn't appear. First of all, let it be recorded and clarified.
no,
Then
he
we'll go
says
to the
that
next phase.
he says he will retire from the brief. That
I
he's
don't-
saying.
We have been appearing in many
No
cases.
problem, because you see, perhaps instead of, converging on the case, the court, the counsel, the prosecution,
Exactly.
we are discussing something else.
Prejudice there, right?
So that way, perhaps he's right that petitioner's case is not being heard. We are not converging on the case. Instead, we are discussing.
This technically has to be clear because here, my lord, your lordship may not have heard or seen a case of forgery of this nature in the state of Odisha, at least in my 4 decades and plus. I have not seen or heard. Neither seen nor heard. Of course,
So it's a matter of trial. The presumption of innocence in case of.
point is one thing, my lord. Let me technically hear this BLAPL, whether my friend appears, his name may be.
No, he has had it. So he might not have.
No, his name.
I do not know. I do not know whether he has filed wakalatnama or
No,
of appearance, whatever.
It should be there because the technicalities, a lot of problem is coming.
So I'm adjourning it.
That
So,
should be clear first.
Mr. Ponda, one thing
Yes.
you can do. If you have not filed, let it be. So if somebody else is, or you can, Mr. Misra can argue.
Yes, he can have.
That is your call to take, the lawyers to call to take. So I'm simply adjourning it.
Your lordship may call for the records in ABL 3041.
No, the problem is that I can't inspect. I have to direct the registry to find out.
Yes, lordship to
yes.
I have to direct to the registry.
If you
So
are
I am not entering that arena because my job is to consider the bail on merits. Either I reject it or I grant it. That's another thing. And prosecution is yet to open. They took adjournments for some times. I know that they took adjournments.
Therefore, I am submitting.
Yes.
Your lordship may just pass it over by 2 or 3 items, my lords. I will not appear any further. So, Mr. Misra's objections are taken care
So,
of.
if you are appearing also, he is saying that you have to appear by filing power.
No, I will not appear. So, his objections
So I'm just
are
adjourning
taken
it.
care of.
So I'm adjourning it.
Your lordship may just pass it over. I'll
No,
instruct my
because you see
associate.
the limitation is that I have to sit 4:15 is I think 4:15 or 4:30 is official time. 4:30. So that as many matters are being listed. So no point in deliberating on this thing whether who is appearing or not. The learned.
But what Mr. Ponda says is very correct. He's a very wise advocate. He says that if he doesn't appear in the case, the objection automatically becomes.
I remember what he said on the first occasion that he is wise because of you. So
No, man.
you see,
Another of his brother is not there, otherwise he will have a better definition about him.
Mr.
But he's rightly correct.
Vibhuti
He is
Bhushan
not
Mishra for
appearing
the
here.
petitioner, Mr. Himanshu.
Objection is
Shekhar
infructuous.
Mr. Das, you are there.
TK Das.
TK, no. Who is appearing for whom now? I have the court is struggling also. Mr. TK Das for AGA for the state. Mr. Pati, you are not there. Mr. Das is there. TK Das for Mr. Himanshu Shekhar Mishra along with Mr. Balaram Naik for the informant. As prayed for, as agreed by the parties, list on 3C November 2024, oblique when this bench sits next. Mr. Mishra, it may come up earlier because this has become a irregular bench.
Any day, man. And
The learned AGS shall obtain up-to-date instruction. Mr. Das, this has been adjourned upteenth time. At least you have taken, after you have taken adjournment for 5-6 times, then this has happened.
And one thing, my lord, I have filed a petition IA under section 340 CRPC. In the meantime, if they so like, they can file counter. If they so like, I filed an affidavit which is very serious in nature. That is to be disposed. If they want, till now they have not filed affidavit, though we have sought copy long back. In the meantime, if they want to file affidavit, they will file.
It is for them to
For
decide.
them.
For them.
I just brought to your lordship
One last
notice.
one. Up to date, Mr. Das, come ready. Yes.
Your lordship may record. Mr. Panda is not appearing, so my objection is infructuous.
That I. Both of you have made me wise. He has been made wise by you. Both of you have made me wise. At the bar, especially at the bar. I'm not saying sitting here.
Item 9.
Item 9, my lord.
Is similar to what that matter.
Item 5.
5 रे जो order टा हितला 9 रे से order होगा. से 5 रो council को पळेले. ठीक अछि. 9 रे क्या appear करछन? Mr. Panda, आप petition non कर दियो है ना? Item 9 petitioner non, Mr. TK Das AGA for the state. 5 रे जहाँ order है सेठी कर दियो. Here I have directed Mr. Behura. So you can, I'm just again reminding you, Mr. Das, that they say that out of 8 prosecution witnesses, 4 have been examined. So only 3 are left. And both of them are foreign nationals. So foreign nationals getting incarcerated for delayed trial, that is not, in fact, it may invite wider ramification.
Will seek instruction regarding.
How quickly you can complete the trial. When a council for the state shall obtain instruction as to the reasonable time frame within which the trial can be completed. ये लाइन टा बदे 5 रे डका है ऐड करते हैं. गोटे लाइन मु 5 टा जोड़ा ऑर्डर करछि तापरे एटा करते. Yes.
Item 10, my lord, on behalf of Mr. Siddharth Gautam Das, kindly taken next sitting, my lord.
Mr. Samantray, you are J.
Yes.
Mr. J. Samantray on behalf of S. Siddharth Gautam Das,
Yes.
SG Das, S.G. Das for the petitioner. Mr. TK Das, AGA for the state. Adjournment is sought for on behalf of the Learned Counsel for the petitioner. As prayed for list on 3C 11/2024, oblique when this bench sits next.
11.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes, please.
My lord, allegation of 376 to N, my lord.
Hmm.
My lord, petitioner and the family members have been implicated, my lord. Allegation of that
Why it has been listed before this bench?
My lord, because earlier your lordship had disposed of, would run that as given the certificate, my lord.
Yes.
My lord. My lord.
So notices were issued to the informant oblique victim?
Sir. Informant and on other occasion, last occasion also she has appeared, the victim had appeared with her advocate, and your lordship had advised him that don't bring him and take the advice from him and submit before the court. Asked the advocate appearing on behalf of the victim, my lord.
क्या अच्छा नहीं देखो? Waiting all. So this is item?
My lord.
Which item? Serial
My lord, 11.
No one is there. से ये जो लिस्ट सेपटे देखा जाउची तो वकील साहब जो सेपटे छिड़ा होचोनी से देखछोनी से स्क्रीन रे आछी एटा तो एटा आसीबनी एटा खाली जो पार्टिसिपेंट्स ताका ऊपर आसुनी they should know they must also know ना बेले बेले आमे कोन कहूचे से सुनी पर नांती anyway आपण बसंत I want to understand the system how to improve. Yes, no one is there. So in absence, in view of the statutory.
ଆରଥର ପଚାରିଥିଲେ threatening perception ଟା
Hmm.
ପଚାରିଥିଲେ
Hmm.
ଯଦି victim ଥିଲା victim ଯଦି ଥିଲା advocate କହିଲେ ଯେ threatening ଅଛି
ସେ ତ ମୋର ମନେ ଅଛି ସେଥିପାଇଁ I have a difficulty in somewhat difficulty in forgetting things.
ହଁ ସେଥିରେ ସାର୍ ଏଥିଲା କଣ କି ଆଲିଗେସନ ହଉଛି ଏଫଆଇଆର
ନାଇଁ
ଆଲିଗେସନ
ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ସେ ନାହାନ୍ତି in their absence your efforts will be wasted.
yes
Let us be patient with this.
ଠିକ ଅଛି no problem.
Mr. Himanshu Bhushan Das for the petitioner, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state. When the matter was last taken up on 20/9/2024, the following order was passed. Today, no one is present on behalf of the informant oblique victim. Registry shall intimate the learned secretary DLSA, ko jaga? Rayagada.
Sir, Rayagada.
Rayagada, to inform the learned legal aid defense counsel who was appearing in the present matter on behalf of the informant oblique victim, indicating the next date of listing, that is 29/11/2024 oblique when this bench sits next. In case of any change of date of the listing, the registry shall also intimate the same to the learned secretary DLSA. Rayagada. Hala. Para. List on 29/11/2024 oblique when this bench sits next.
Where becomes where
Petitioner none, Mr. T.K. Das AGA for the state.
My lord,
None appear.
we have obtained the instruction.
Yes. None appears for the petitioner when the matter is called. To grant further opportunity, list on 29/11/2024 oblique when this bench sits next. The learned AGA submits that he has obtained up-to-date instructions in the matter.
item 13
Yes.
Lordship directed to obtain the instruction
Yes, please.
regarding the IA, my lord, 117.
117 for interim bail.
My lord.
So Pati, kindly find out any instruction you have received.
Instruction has already been received. So,
Yes.
In the complainant and her husband and her mother, they are involved in other 3 cases. They are not residing at there.
ମାନେ ସେ ସେଠି ରହୁନାହାନ୍ତି ତାଙ୍କ ବାପା
3 ଜଣ କେହି ରହୁନାହାନ୍ତି।
କଣ
ଗାଁ ଭିତରୁ ଗୋଟେ ଘର ଅଛି ତ ସେଇଠି ରହୁଛନ୍ତି ଆଖି ଅପରେସନ ହେଇଛି ଆଉ କେହି ଦେଖିବା ପାଇଁ because nobody is there to look after his son is more than 1.5 years in custody.
just kindly use the microphone ଆପଣଙ୍କ ଅନ୍ ଅଛି ସେ ଯଦି ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଆଡ୍ରେସ ଦେଲେ ସେଠି ଯେ ଇନକ୍ୱାରି କଲେ ସେଠି କେହି ନାହାନ୍ତି how they will instruct the court that what has happened to the particular person regarding his ailment or otherwise କେମିତି ଏଟା ହେଇପାରିବ କେମିତି
ସେଇଠି
ଯୋଉ ଆପଣ ସ୍ପେସିଫିକ ଇନଷ୍ଟ୍ରକ୍ସନ ଆଣନ୍ତୁ ନହେଲେ
ସେ ଯୋଉ ଘରେ ଇନସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ରାସ୍ତା କଡ ସେଇଠି ନାହାନ୍ତି ଗାଁ ଭିତରେ ଘର ସେ ଅଛନ୍ତି
ଆପଣ ଯୋଉ ଆଡ୍ରେସ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେ ତାଙ୍କର ଯୋଉ ଯାହାର ଦେହ ଖରାପ ହେଇଛି ସେ ତ ସେଠି ଯାଇ ଦେଖିବେ ନା ତେଣୁ ତାକୁ ଆପଣ ଏକ୍ସପ୍ଲେନ କଲେ କେମିତି ହବ ଏଠି ଇନସିଡେଣ୍ଟ ହେଇଥିଲା ଇଏ ହେଇଥିଲା so they will go to that place where you have given the address.
and they will personally supply the address to the IIC of Jagatpur, my lord.
ନାଇଁ ସେଟା ଆପଣ କୋର୍ଟ ରେକର୍ଡ କୁ ଆଣିବେ ନା ଆଉ at least you can file a memo to that effect
Yes, ma'am.
See, this is the correct address. You serve a copy to the learned ASC so that he can obtain instruction.
All right.
But by that time, the petition will be rendered infructuous. You are Mr. Das Mahapatra. Mr. Das Mahapatra, S. Das Mahapatra for the petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti, AGA for the ASC for the state. What about the sufficiency of notice? Notice कौन है ला?
Notice has not been
आगे?
not been sufficient.
नहीं এটা 16/5 ରୁ ଗଲାଣି। कौन लिखे?
There is a report also there. Lower court has given a report also there. It is indicated in the list.
Report ଟା କୋଉ flag ରେ ଅଛି? K.
That is my flag B5. Report received from the learned additional district to Kotak by letter dated 5/8 dated 24/6/21.
इग्नोरेंट बेल रिजेक्ट कर देवा कथा से फैमिली कोडे गले कोडे जाको आपण यू हैव टॉर्मेंटेड द फैमिली आल्सो
No,
दे हैव बीन थ्रोन आउट
not at all.
तो से कोडे गले
They are not turning up for the evidence also.
व्हाई दे विल नॉट कम
Because the police station, the prosecution has mentioned the wrong police station of their address. And they are not getting the.
they are being treated as the perpetrator of crime as if they have committed the crime.
No, my lord.
They are not treated with respect.
The petitioner is no fault, my lord. The prosecution story is that, my lord. The victim and the informant's family.
Why they will why they will take they'll a small
They are on the
small
rent, my lord.
for a small child why they will do this, that also you must consider.
They have filed so many cases and they taken also the compensation.
And what is the dispute?
Dispute is that, my lord, the particular house where the occurrence has been committed, it is on a government land. And they came.
How it will help? Government land is jaga hala dispute hela. How lodging a criminal case against you will help? He's not the owner. You are saying that you are not the owner.
No, I'm not.
You have to think what you are submitting, whether it will help you in getting a order.
Lordship, can be a minute, my lord. They came and stay there on rent. And the other peoples have instigated that it's as it is a government land, you stay there, don't pay the.
You are not still answering. By repeating that it's a government land, they are staying there rented, will it improve? Have I not understood that? Then you say that I have not understood. So I am asking a specific question.
There is a dispute between them. That's why.
What kind of dispute? That I asked you. That you say that it's a government land. For a government land with you, why they will involve you in some kind of crime?
Yes, because they have taken on rent and on the instigation.
You have constructed on a government land. They have taken on rent from whom?
This petitioner.
Then how does it help if they lodge a criminal case against you?
In order to remove them, and they have
how they will remove
them squared with each other, my lord. And these petitioners, those are accused in this case. They went to the police station to give FIR against them.
Is the constructed house is under your occupation? Your answer is no. You are saying that you have constructed a house on a government land, given rent to the person who have alleged against you.
Yes,
Is it possible?
they are on the rent
A
and
sense of proportion to फिर रहेगा दरकार.
ସେମାନେ ଆସିକି
For
ଭଡା
getting
ନେବେ,
a
ତାପରେ
for
ସେମାନେ-
getting a house on rent, they will lodge a complaint against you.
This accused person went to the police station to lodge affair against them because of the quarrel between themselves. And at the time, because they are earlier with a practice to file such types of cases, I'll submit the case record. One of the cases is registered. but
This
there
is
was a
patra for the
compromise.
petitioner, Mr. A.K. Patti for the AC for the state. On 16/5/2024, it was directed that copy shall be served on the learned counsel for the state to intimate the informant oblique victim, and also the legal services authority was directed. District लिखिए वो जगह एटा legal services authority Cuttack was also directed to serve a copy of the petition. Upon a file करछन्ती registry रे copy of the petition to the informant oblique victim, informing them regarding the right of audience in the present petition. Upon them inform kono to they have a right of audience, not like this. जे semane summon कराला, they are not cooperating, they will be arrested. Not that way. They are already scared. कौन लिख ले? And in the present petition, since no one is appearing today on behalf of the informant oblique victim when the matter is taken up, the learned AAC shall again intimate the concerned IAC to intimate the informant oblique victim at their present place of stay. In case they have stop कर दियो तो stay stop कर दियो तो stop. In case the informant oblique victim have shifted their residence, the IAC shall do well to find out and serve the copy and inform them regarding the right of audience. The IAC shall also intimate the secretary, learned secretary DLSA regarding the present place of residence of the informant oblique victim. The learned secretary DLSA shall provide legal aid to the informant oblique victim for presenting their version in the pending presenting their version in the present proceeding. List on 29/11/2024 when this bench sits next. ता पूर्व लिखिवा ताको समय आउट लेखंतु ता पूर्व लेखंतु regarding the prayer for interim bail. It is submitted by the learned AC that he has received instructions from the court पाइले. आपण कहले instruction नछि से नाहंती बोली सिटी ना ए मैटर नो सेटा.
That has been instructed by the IAC concern.
The IAC
Jagatpur concern.
IAC Jagatpur that the person as mentioned in the IA number kete seta 1173 of 2024 is not residing at the place mentioned in the petition. Para, it is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that he shall obtain the the present place of residence of the person who has been mentioned in the IA. Ta pare lekho tu list on it. Register to do the needful. Ta par lekho. Yes, next.
Whether I'll supply the present address.
It's up to you. More se freedom kon अछि जे मारा पटु पळेबी हो. Still I am trying my best. Upon जेतेबेले गोटे ता कहउछन I should have rejected your petition. When he says that आपण जो address देछन सेठी के नाहंती, can I adjudicate also कि कोट रहउची? So the best way is to that since the no one is found at the given address, the IA is rendered infructuous or IA is not to be pursued and disposed of or dismissed accordingly.
My lord, my submission is that
But ଆପଣଙ୍କ problem ହେଲା ଆପଣ ଜଣଙ୍କର ଆଖି ଅପରେସନ ହବ ବୋଲି କହୁଛନ୍ତି ସେ ଲୋକ ମିଳୁନାହାନ୍ତି. You must also understand you also have to be a realistic view of the matter.
ଆଖି ଅପରେସନ ହେଇଛି.
ତା କଣ ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି ସେଟା ଡାଇବେଟିସ୍ ହେଇଛି ବୋଲି ଦେଇଛନ୍ତି.
ନାଇଁ ଡାଇବେଟିସ୍ ହେଇଛି,
ହଁ।
ଆଖି ଅପରେସନ ହେଇଛି.
ଆଉ
ଆଉ
ତାହେଲେ
nobody
କଣ
is
ହବ?
there to look after. My lord, only old father and mother, he is the
ସେ
only
ତାଙ୍କୁ
son.
ଡିଷ୍ଟର୍ବ କରିବା କଥା ନୁହଁ, ସେ ରେଷ୍ଟ ରହିବା କଥା ଆଖି ଅପରେସନ ହେଲା. ନହେଲେ ଆପଣ ସେଟା ନଟ୍ ପ୍ରେସ୍ କରିଦଉନାହାନ୍ତି, ମୁଁ ଡାଇରେକ୍ସନ ଦେବିନି, ସେ ଖୋଜିବେନି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ.
No, no, my lord, I will supply the present
ଠିକ ଅଛି.
address.
14.
Your lordship,
Yes,
your lordship, I beg your pardon for appearing through VC.
No. You have to, young man, you have to come to court.
I beg your pardon, your lordship. Your lordship, this item, main witnesses have not been examined till yet. The trial is being commencing. The only one witness have been examined. So, lordship, a short date may be given.
302.
Yes, your lordship.
Have you found any decision on this of Supreme Court that whenever there is a delay in trial in 302, how much period of incarceration?
Your lordship.
Total period of incarceration କେତେ ଦିନ ଜେଲରେ ରହିଲେଣି?
Sir, your lordship.
1 year 9 months.
1 year. 1 year 9 months. 1 year 9 months.
1 year 9 months ହେଲେ ସେଇ ground ରେ bill allow ହବ ନା reject ହବ? Rather, you will file contrary decisions where Supreme Court has held that in such cases bail cannot be granted. ଆପଣ ଯୋଉଟାକ ଭାବୁଛନ୍ତି ସେଟାକ maximum punishment ହେଉଛି 5 years. Those highlighted decisions, maximum punishment is 5 years, not capital punishment. Eyewitness କେତେ ଜଣ ଅଛନ୍ତି? How many eyewitnesses?
64.
64 eyewitnesses.
No, your lordship. Total 64 witnesses are there.
Eyewitnesses କେତେ ଜଣ? ଆପଣଙ୍କ ନାଁ କଣ?
Your lordship, Satgopal Das.
Mr. This is item
14.
14. The rest of the matters when I sit next. 4:30 ହେଇଗଲାଣି.
May item 1 restoration matter. Item 21 is orders matter. Restoration matter.
ଯୋଉଟା ଆପଣ କେବେ ଆସୁନଥିଲେ ବହୁତ ଦିନ ପରେ ଆସିଲେ?
Sir, your lordship granted 60 days time, your lordship. After 60 days, I have filed that. In my I already have stated, your lordship. Your lordship disposed of the said matter.
20 ରେ କିଏ ଅଛନ୍ତି ଗଭର୍ଣ୍ଣମେଣ୍ଟ କାଉନ୍ସିଲ ପାଇଁ ଖୋଜିବାକୁ ପଡିବ ନା ମିଷ୍ଟର ନାୟକ you are there. Just wait, will take up. Just wait. Let me complete this.
Your lordship, there is no eyewitnesses.
Item 14 ଦେଖନ୍ତୁ. Mr.
Not a single eyewitness, your lordship.
Satgopal Das
Yes, your lordship.
for the petitioner. Item 14 is 6369. Yes, 6369. Satgopal Das for the petitioner. Mr. A.K. Pati, AC for the state. Cause of death କଣ? Mr. Das, you prepare thoroughly. You should not take any break while addressing the court.
I beg your pardon, your lordship.
Submits that এটা କାହିଁକି ମୋ ପାଖକୁ ଆସିଲା? Why this
Your lordship at an earlier occasion had rejected the bill arising out of
by order dated?
your lordship 17/10/2023.
କଣ ଲେଖିଲେ ଏଇଟା? No, ଲେଖନ୍ତୁ the matter has been listed before this bench for the fact that earlier BLAPL 4770 of 2023 was rejected by order dated 17/10/2023 by this bench. is submitted by the counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner is in custody, is in jail custody since date kete
22/1/2023. 22/1/2023.
22nd January 2023. And the trial has not commenced. You are saying trial has not commenced.
The trial has been commenced, but only one witness have been examined and main witness have not yet been examined.
Trial has commenced. Only one witness has been examined. Considering the fact of prolonged trial, the petitioner may be shown indulgence and granted bail. The Learned AC, as a preliminary, the Learned AC, in response, objects the prayer for bail, referring to the nature of allegations and materials contained on record. Stop. However, he seeks further time to obtain up-to-date instructions in the matter. As prayed for, list on 29/11/2024. The Learned AC shall obtain up-to-date instruction regarding status of trial, etc. by the next date. You are mentioning, Mr. Acharya?
Yes, ma'am. My lord, item number 16, I am appearing, my lord. In this case, my lord, if your lordship.
I'll be taking up. I'll be taking up.
Yes.
I'll be taking up. So please wait till the next listing, because 4:30 it will not be ideal. After 4:30 it's not proper. So rest all the matters will be listed when I am sitting next. Since a date is not fixed, it may come up on 18th or any date, whichever is available. Adjournment date is 29th. Leftover matters, it may come as soon as I am sitting. If I am getting a date to sit, I will sit and take up these matters. Yes, yes. The matter that I mentioned,
Item 20.
20.
This matter was disposed of on 4/9/2. 4/9/20.
The matter being mentioned is taken out of turn. You are Mr. Samal.
Nayak, Niranjan Nayak.
Mr. Niranjan Nayak, Mr. N. Nayak, Niranjan Nayak for the petitioner, Mr. S.N. Nayak, AGA for the state. IETA kete kouchunti? 19432.
19431. I have filed two IA. 19431 and 19432.
IA number 19431 is 2023, comma, IA number 19432 of 2023. The IA number appearance likely. The IA number 19432 has been filed by the petitioner for reviving the writ petition in view of the liberty granted by order dated 4/9/2023.
Yes, sir.
4/9.
4/9, 4th of September 2023 to the petitioner to revive the petition within 60 days for any surviving cause of action. Surviving cause of action kichi lekhileni. Thik achi. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that the cause of action for prosecuting the matter still survives, and the petitioner shall be highly prejudiced if the matter is not restored. The learned counsel for the petitioner refers to the IA 19431 of 2023 to submit that the petition was filed for reviving the writ petition beyond the 60 days granted by order dated 4th of September 2023. As stated in the said petition, that time taken beyond 60 days is for the bona fide reasons. The learned AGA Mr. Naik, you are Lord ASC in response fairly doesn't object to restoring of the writ petition, but submits that no cause of action survives for agitating the matter. Para. Having heard the learned counsel for the parties, the writ petition is restored to the file. The petitioner shall have the liberty to move the assigned bench. The IAs stand disposed of. Yes, Mr. Naik, let it be heard. But I have noted that he has, though he has not mentioned, I have noted your objection. In fact, he has not mentioned anything. In fact, after
Grateful, Your Lord.
yes, please.
Grateful.
Mr. Acharya, your matter will be the next sitting, maybe.
My lord, actually, my lord, 29th I am absent, my lord. If your lordship is sitting.
No, I am not saying 29. Because I do not know. 29th, I do not know if I can sit also.
Yes,
You see,
but,
unless I am released from the division bench, I cannot sit. I cannot. So that is why I am not giving a date. It may be the next week also. Today we are on 15th.
Next week it is fine, my lord, but in the
13th, no, that I do not know. He will get the date. Once he gets the date, he will list all the leftover matters. That much I can assure you.
29th I will not be there.
No issues. It will be, there is maximum possibility it will be listed next week or before 29th.